For the first time, Sergei Kravinoff, who lives in Earth 60026, first appeared as Kraven the Hunter in the 1966 in the Marvel superhero series, The Invincible Iron Man, and he is voiced by Chris Wiggins.
I am the destroyer of Iron Man.
In the 10th episode of the first season, Chameleon and Kraven wanted to take the Magneton laser device and use it against Iron Man, but Tony Stark turned the situation in his favor and they defeated themselves with their own weapon. Kraven from Earth 8107 first appeared in the 1981's TV series Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, and here he is voiced by Robert Ridgely.
Only your special energy can focus through the Eye of India to hatch my dinosaur army.
Appearing in the second episode of the first season, Sergei's goal is to use Firestar's power to create an army of dinosaurs and invade New York, but thanks to Spider-Man and Iceman, he is stopped in time and handed over to the police. The same Sergei Kravinoff appeared for the second and last time in 1981 in the series Spider-Man.
See the tiger fall to the man with the strength of a bull gorilla.
In the 14th episode of the first season, Kraven, hired by J. Jonah Jameson, captures a saber-toothed tiger named Zabu. Later, when he traps the Zabu's owner as well, this time he has to face Spider-Man, and this time he is the one who trapped in the cage. Earth 92131's Kraven appeared in the 1994 TV series Spider-Man, and in this series, he is voiced by Greg Berger.
If you take what belongs to another, there must be retribution.
Mostly appearing in seasons 1, 2, and 4, Sergei didn't have a good relationship with Parker at first. But later on, after he prevents Peter from being killed by the Punisher and Peter helps Mariah, the woman Sergei loves, we can't say that things are so bad between them.
I vow to stay by her side and protect her always.
Sergei Kravinoff from Earth 20824 is an enemy character in Spider-Man 2: The Sinister Six, released in 2001 for Game Boy Color. He is one of those recruited by Dr. Octopus to become a member of the Sinister Six. Defeated after his encounter with Spider-Man, Kraven tells him the location of the kidnapped Aunt May. Kraven the Hunter is one of the enemies in the Xbox-only version of the 2002 game Spider-Man, and he is voiced here by Gary Anthony Sturgis.
I did what I did for the challenge of it.
In this game, we see two storyline variants of Kraven from Earth 21913. Although one fights against Spider-Man and the other against the Green Goblin, they are defeated in both encounters. This Kraven from an alternate storyline from a previous Earth also appears in the Game Boy Advance version of the same game, and is just one of the enemies that Spider-Man faces and defeats. Kraven the Hunter, who lives in Earth 760207, appeared in the 2003 TV series Spider-Man: The New Animated Series, and here he is voiced by Michael Dorn.
What I want is to see you suffer.
Appearing only in the last 2 episodes of the series, Sergei was trying to hunt down Spider-Man as usual. But when he hatches a cunning plan and injects MJ with poison, he has to face Peter's dark side and ultimately loses. While we don't see Kraven from Earth TRN-005 properly, we do see his silhouette in the background of the scene where Venom and Spider-Man are fighting on a rooftop. And this scene only appears in the GameCube, Windows, PlayStation 2, and Xbox versions of the 2005 game Ultimate Spider-Man. Sergei Kravinoff, who is from Earth 21913, is an enemy character in the PlayStation 3, Windows, and Xbox 360 versions of the 2007 game Spider-Man 3, and he is voiced by Neil Kaplan.
The only prey truly worthy of my talents.
When Kraven and Calypso try to hunt the lizard, they have to face Spider-Man, and in order to win their confrontation, Kraven drinks a potion that gives him the powers of a bear, a crow, and a Black Panther. But he can't get the upper hand against him. This Kraven is one of the enemy characters in the PlayStation Portable and 2 and Nintendo Wii versions of the same game and is voiced by the same actor.
I, Kravinoff, the world's mightiest hunter and the cure.
From a different alternate storyline of the previous Earth, Kraven the Hunter hunts not only the lizard, but also the lizard people, but after his encounter with Spider-Man, I don't think he can do it again.
Looks like hunting season's over. I'll let the police know you're here.
Sergei Kravinoff of Earth TRN-018 appeared in the PlayStation 2 and portable versions of the 2008 game Spider-Man Web of Shadows.
I can smell your fear, Spider-Man.
Just one of the obstacles Spider-Man faces and defeats throughout the game, Kraven is voiced by Dwight Schultz.
It cannot be! You cannot defeat me!
Kraven, who is from Earth 26496, appeared in the 2008 series The Spectacular Spider-Man, and he is voiced by Eric Vespit.
Where'd you come from?
Mother Russia. By way of Mother Africa.
First seen in the second episode of the second season, this Kraven, unlike the other Kravens, mutated himself to defeat Spider-Man, and in the third episode he joined the Sinister Six. Whether by himself or as part of a team, Kraven is defeated by Spider-Man every time.
All I smell is fear.
Kraven the Hunter, who is from Earth 93342, appeared in the 2009-2017 web series Marvel Superheroes What Da?
Hey yo, red, white, and old. Yeah, go grab some burgers out of the freezer, right?
Sergei Kravinoff, the owner of Kraven's Kravens, appears in episodes either as a cameo or as a minor character. Two Kraven the Hunters from Earth TRN-579 appear in the PlayStation 3, Nintendo Wii, Xbox 360, and Windows versions of the 2010 game Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions.
Nothing to stop me from using this!
The first, who possesses and even uses a piece of the Tablet of Order and Chaos and is voiced by Jim Cummings, and the second was created as a doppelganger by Mysterio and sent to attack Peter. The two Kravens appeared only in the PlayStation 3, Nintendo 3DS, Xbox 360, and Nintendo Wii versions of the 2011 game Spider-Man Edge of Time. The first is Kraven from Earth TRN-199, whose statue and pictures we've seen. The second is Kraven from Earth TRN-579, whose pictures we only saw in the newspaper. The Kravens from two different universes appeared in the 2012 TV series Ultimate Spider-Man.
Kraven the Hunter does not only set traps, he is a trap.
The first Kraven from Earth 12041 is the main Kraven who appears in the second, third, and fourth seasons of the series and is voiced by Diedrich Bader. A second Kraven from Earth TRN-454 only made a cameo appearance in a gender-swapped universe. Earth 13122's Lego Kraven the Hunter is a playable character in Lego Marvel Superheroes, released from 2013 to 2021 for platforms listed above. Sergei, voiced by Jean-Benoit Blanc, is a character waiting to be unlocked for 150,000 studs at the Central Park Zoo. Sergei Kravinoff, who lives in Earth TRN-376, is one of the antagonists of the 2014 mobile game The Amazing Spider-Man 2, and he is voiced by Steve Blum.
I have hunted the most dangerous animals on Earth with my bare hands.
Although Kraven the Hunter initially clashed with Hammerhead, he was confronted by Spider-Man's sudden appearance. After a quick game of catch and run, he was forced to fight him hand-to-hand and was eventually defeated. Living from a different storyline of the same universe, this Kraven appears in the aforementioned platforms of The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
True hunters wish to conserve the natural world.
Wanting to teach Spider-Man what he knows since he has no successor, and also forms an alliance, Sergei betrays him for the Kingpin and tries to kill him. Despite trapping him, he is defeated by Spidey and forced to tell him what he knows about the Kingpin. From the Nintendo 3DS story of the same universe, Kraven the Hunter faces Spider-Man again. Here he tries to bring out the killing instinct in Peter, to make him the most powerful predator, but Peter opposes it. As a result, Kraven confronts him and tries to hunt him down, but ends up being defeated.
It was a test to see how strong you could be.
In 2015, Kraven the Hunter from Earth 12131 is added to Marvel Avengers Alliance, a game released in 2012 for Microsoft Windows, Android, and iOS. Here we have to destroy the other team using the various abilities of Sergei Kravinoff from Earth 12131. Earth TRN-258's Kraven the Hunter is a character in Marvel Heroes, released from 2013 to 2017 for platforms including Microsoft Windows, Mac OS, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. Added in 2015, we must find this character on the map and fight to defeat him.
This is not over.
Kravens are playable characters in Spider-Man Unlimited, released in 2014 for Android, iOS, and Windows Phone, and there are 2 Kravens in this game. The first is Kraven from Earth TRN-461, also known as Black Suit Kraven, the Symbiote Hunter, and the Spider. The second is Kraven from Earth 17952, known as Poison Kraven the Hunter.
Allow me!
Sergei Kravinoff from Earth TRN-012 is a character in Marvel Future Fight, released in 2015 for iOS and Android. Added in 2017, Kraven has 2 forms in this game. The first is the modern form we know. The second is the form of the interdimensional hunter. Earth 17628's Kraven the Hunter appeared twice in the 2017 series Marvel's Spider-Man, and in this series, he is voiced by Troy Baker.
A slow and painful destruction, unsuitable for...
Appearing as an antagonist in episodes 10 and 21 of the first season, Sergei either tries to hunt down the Spider-Mans or seeks revenge on Norman Osborn, who has been transformed into the Spider-Monster, respectively. Sergei Kravinoff from Earth 13122 is a character in LEGO Marvel Super Heroes 2, released from 2017 to 2018 for platforms listed above.
I am Kraven the Hunter!
Encountering Kraven the Hunter, voiced by Ronan Summers, and his lion and his men, along with the rest of the Sinister Six on the Brooklyn Bridge, Spider-Man, Ms. Marvel, and White Tiger defeat them all. Kraven the Hunter, who is from Earth 13178, is a playable character in Marvel Puzzle Quest, released from 2013 to 2016 for platforms listed above. We can play this puzzle game using the various features of Kraven, which were added in 2018. Kraven from Earth 17628 was last seen in 2018 in Avengers Assemble, Season 5, Episode 7, Chala Royale.
But there is no escape from Kraven the Hunter.
This time, instead of Spider-Man, he traps Black Panther and tries to hunt him down in front of the people watching his show, but he ends up lying on the ground from the blows he received from him. Earth 517's Kraven the Hunter, who added in 2021, is a playable character in Contest of Champions, released from 2014 to 2019 for platforms including iOS, Android, Arcade, and iPadOS. In the 2021 movie Spider-Man No Way Home, Kraven the Hunter, who is from an unknown universe, appears in the sky with those who know Spider-Man, thanks to the spell of Doctor Strange. 3 Kraven the Hunters appeared in the 2023 movie Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. 2 of them are Kravens from unknown universes, captured by the Spider Society as anomalies and temporarily held in Babylon Towers. The third is Kraven from Earth 42, who we see in the scene where Miles goes to that universe and swings around the city. Earth 1048 Sergei Kravinoff is one of the main antagonists in the 2023 game Spider-Man 2 and is voiced by Jim Perry.
Anything can be broken.
Cancer-stricken Kraven prefers to die in battle, so he went to New York in search of a worthy opponent. Although he hunted down many Spider-Man enemies and fought with Peter, he didn't get what he wanted. In the end, Kraven the Hunter, who also fought with Venom, got his head eaten by it. Kraven the Hunter from Earth TRN-670 has been added to Marvel Strike Force in 2023, available on Android, iOS, and iPadOS. Using his powers and abilities, we can destroy our opponents and strengthen our team by upgrading him. Sergei Kravinoff, aka Kraven the Hunter, will be last seen in the 2024 movie of the same name, played by Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Where's Mr. Tagley?
Oh, you're standing in him.
Here we will learn about his origin story, his relationship with his family starting from his childhood and how he was raised, how he became Kraven the Hunter, and his relationships with people such as Rhino, Calypso, and his half-brother Chameleon.
You're a goddamn lunatic.
Oh, you just figured that out now?
So what do you guys think? What else is in store for this Kraven from Sony's Spider-Man universe in this movie?